You see, I like my vision, but I don't. No, I hate this. Alright, let's start over. You guys see my camera? Why does it keep doing that? Anyway, hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Dahlia, and today we are back on Solitude, my abandoned Jungle City island, working on another build. And we're so close to finishing this island. I know I've said that in the last like 2 or 3 videos, but we're really close.
Sure, Jan.
And today takes care of a huge chunk on my island, which I'm very happy with, and I'm very happy with the way that the build turned out. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Become a member if you would like to support my channel and get access to exclusive perks like fun emotes in stream and lots of other really fun things. So link to the information for that is listed in the description. But yeah, let's get started. And yeah, we got some stuff to do. But as you guys saw at the beginning, the little clip I showed you guys, I was originally going to do this really fun, like, bridge kind of moment with, like, the safety barriers. It looked good, like I had this vision in mind. But you know what's something else I really wanted to do, especially on this particular island? Make a giant fake land bridge. So that is what we're doing instead. Did I wait till like the last possible minute to do this land bridge, considering I'm essentially finished this island except for like 2 areas? Yes I did. And this is probably like a weird spot to put it, but at the same time, like I said in my like last video, I believe, I'm making these areas that I've already worked on join together really well.
But I've connected them.
I also need to use this particular custom design again because I literally used it twice on this entire island, and I need to use it again. So I made a very long stack of bridge, you know, and then I put 2 inclines, my last 2 inclines on either side, and that's what I did. And then we're gonna put the jail bars on the corners to look like very tall fencing on the side. And also, can I just take a second to ask all content creators who make YouTube videos, how do you so effortlessly put items down without struggling? Like, I watch people make these YouTube videos where they like don't fumble putting items down or like stand too close and stuff, and I don't get it.
Alright then, keep your secrets.
But yeah, this is what it looks like. Look how cool this is. Look how cool this is. I've made fake land bridges before, but like nothing like this. Nothing like this. And what is better for like a giant, obnoxious land bridge? It's not even that big. Let's be real. It's really long. She's long, but she's not girthy. Ignore me. Any chance to make a dumb joke, I will make the dumb joke. But yeah, like, there's no better island theme to make a bridge like this than an abandoned jungle island, because what am I gonna do? I'm going to make my bridge, which I've already done, and then we're going to plant a bunch of trees, and we are going to put a bunch of giant vines and other things around the bridge on either side. I was debating doing my river path with my stones on either side and doing kind of like a land bridge in the middle of like a river kind of moment, which I think would have been really cool. But in my brain, when I think of land bridge like this, in this context, I'm thinking of a giant bridge with a bunch of trees on either side that kind of like give this very overgrown area to it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You get it.
The girls that get it, get it. The girls that don't.
And this land bridge is going to lead to the area where I'm going to be doing my house build, either in the next video or in my last video that I'll be working on for this island, because I only have 2 videos left to make. That's right, I have two. I already know what they're gonna be. I was originally going to even do... So I have 2 villagers left on this island to make their houses for Audie, who I've talked about in my last video. She joined the island. And Camo Frog, who is my last villager that I chose to have. I know I said I wanted like Julia and like Petrie and a couple of other villagers too, but I went villager hunting because Julia's not on any treasure island that I could find, and I found Camo Frog and like 10 tickets. I'm like, you know what? His color scheme is so perfect for this island. I'm not mad at it. So I grabbed him instead, and his house interior is like a jungle vibe, and he's like a camo frog.
I tell you what, Sherlock Holmes, you are unbelievable.
Like he fits the theme. So him and Audie are gonna be like my last 2 villagers. I'll be making their houses towards the front of the island, and then my own house, which is going to be in this like little alcove, which you guys might briefly see, and then I have a couple like small areas to decorate, which I'll probably do that off camera, but yeah, give it like a week, probably not even a week, and I'll have my DA finished.
Just remember, it's not a lie if you believe it.
But throughout my little ramble here, I was placing down the rest of my trees, and then I started working on like my big items, so like the fake trees, the giant vines, the ruined items, the wheat fields. And I break up a lot of this build because realistically this was not a long video to film, because so much of this was just placing items in this particular area, which like took me a long time to do because I was very particular about wanting it to be very full so that when you're going over the bridge you can see basically no patches of land. I wanted it fully covered in flowers, shrubs, trees, anything just to fill in the space. So I do break up a lot of this film footage, which is honestly how I like doing my videos. I'm very, very grateful that in my last video, which was double the length of this one, you guys said you really like my longer videos and you like my editing, which thank you so much. I do, like, it takes me hours to edit some of my videos depending on the length. Like my last one, which was like almost a 40-minute video, took me like 4 hours plus to edit, including all the funny memes and stuff. So the fact that you guys like it so much just means a lot to me. It means that you have the same sense of humor as I do, so which is always good to hear. It's always good to hear. But yeah, today is going to be a lot shorter of a video, as you can probably tell, simply because this particular section is a very smaller build. I was debating continuing and making this a longer video, and while you guys said you like the longer videos, I think having some smaller videos here and there in between is nice. So anyway, I got stuck. If you guys can't tell, I got stuck while I was placing items down, which is why I broke up so much of this footage. But as you guys saw in my previous video, I just called rescue services. I was calling rescue services in my last video because I was being lazy and I didn't want to run to and from my airport and the back of my island where I was building to like go to treasure islands and to get items. This was because I was literally stuck. Like the only way to get out of that area would have been to like get rid of the stuff I had already placed down, and everything was exactly where I wanted it. So I quickly went to the store, which is like, you know, right next to this particular build that we worked on, and now we are moving on to this particular little area. So I was originally going to even put like a villager's home here. I debated putting camo frogs, but I decided instead to do something I said I was going to do in my previous video, which is do a nice little area on the beach with some fishing items and like yachts, because I didn't really have very many like fishing areas on this island, which I feel like I need to rectify, because I feel like it kind of goes hand in hand with like the jungle-y tropical vibe of this island. So I put this little deck down, and then I'm gonna place a bunch of items that kind of like go with the whole fisherman vibe. So tons of pirate barrels. I swear to God, this is like my favorite. I've already said this before. I've already paid tribute to the pirate barrels.
I love you, bitch.
Oh my god.
I love them. And then we're going to use a bunch of stacked fish containers and then regular fish containers. And I'm keeping within my color scheme. So we do some green, yellow, and orange. This probably has been one of my favorite color palettes to work with on any island, except for like maybe my Trash Winter City. But as we're coming towards the end of working on this island, I think this might even be my favorite island I've ever worked on, and then the Trash Winter City might be second.
Oh my God!
And I know you're probably going, oh, but you love your Trash Winter City. I do, but this one has just been such a fun island to work on, and so unique and different from any island I've ever done, much like my Trash Winter City. But I've just put so much heart into this particular island, and I've been working on it since I think, like September, August of 2023, so it's been like 5-6 months of me working on this island. And when I took a little break in between working on it, I was like, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna quit this island. I'm glad I didn't. I honestly, taking that break, sometimes you just need to take a step back from a project, and then you can come back to it with like a new perspective.
That's it. I'd like some fresh, clear, well-seasoned perspective.
Which is how I felt with this island. But yeah, so I just finished making this little area. I kept it really simple. And then I put some wheat fields on the sand just because I love this particular wheat field color on the sand. And then I'll be doing a similar thing in like the back little corner of my beach as well. And then just to kind of connect this area to like the little incline I have going on here, I'm putting these little stepping stones to kind of show you that you can walk to this area, because I'm not gonna lie, that incline is kind of really hidden from view unless you like know it's there. So I'm trying to make it a little more clear so that it's there. And also I have 3 of these little stone designs, and I've used them only like a couple of times on this entire island, so I gotta utilize it, you know. And honestly, I like mixing pathing, which is like a big thing for me, especially for this particular island, because I feel like with this particular theme I can just mix and match however I please, and it just looks really good. So I'm almost finished the build. My last little bits I'm doing is like decorating on the beach, like I said, putting some garden rocks and some wheat fields. This is definitely bringing me back to like my coastal island that I didn't finish, because I love using garden rocks on the beach. It just looks really cute to me, and I like this little area. I haven't decorated basically any of my beaches on this island, and this build has left me wondering if I should decorate like a couple of smaller areas just to kind of like make it match, because I can't have like one area decorated without the other, you know. I don't know. You tell me. Should I decorate my beaches? If you've watched the video this far, let me know. Should I decorate my beaches? And then I'm putting some ruined arches along this cliff, because you can see this cliff from my land bridge, and I don't want you to see the cliff. So the ruined arches have become like such a good item to use on cliffs, because it looks like fallen rock or like broken down buildings, kind of like messy vibes, and it's good. I've used that on a few areas on my island so far, either this or like my fence item, but either way it looks really good. And then I filled a couple of areas of my bridge with some wheat fields and stuff, and that's what another fun thing about doing land bridges is that you can put items on it if you decorate and you want to. But yeah, that is everything for today's video. I feel like I rambled for like 15 minutes and I don't even know what I said to you guys. But I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. Apparently you guys like my rambling. And I like talking, so I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Like I said, we're going to be finished this island very, very soon, so stay tuned for when the Dream Address will be released, hopefully in the next week or so. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!